Before we jump in, if you're enjoying these comic breakdowns, hit the subscribe button and drop a like. It genuinely helps the channel, and it tells YouTube to push this to more comic fans. Quick note, The Boys is a brutal comic, so this is the YouTube-safe version. No extreme graphic details, no shock for shock's sake. We're focusing on the story, the structure, and what it all means. All right, let's begin. Issue 1 opens with Billy Butcher, and in seconds, you understand the tone of this world. He's sitting in public, watching superheroes fly overhead, and the look on his face isn't awe. It's hatred, not the casual kind, the kind that comes from history. He's basically making a silent promise. One day, I'm coming for you. Right away, the comic tells you this isn't a story about heroes saving the day. It's about someone who despises heroes and might be willing to do terrible things to stop them. Then we cut to Hughie Campbell. Hughie is ordinary, awkward, gentle, completely powerless. But he has Robin, and in the comic, their relationship is real. They're not drifting apart. They're building towards something serious. They talk like people who genuinely see a future together. And that's exactly why what happens next hits like a punch. On an ordinary street, mid-conversation, without warning, A-Train, one of the fastest superheroes alive, blasts through the scene. Robin is killed instantly. I'm not going into graphic details, but the point is simple. It's sudden, unfair, and traumatizing. Hughie is left frozen, trying to understand how life can end that fast. And then, the most chilling part, a train briefly returns, throws out a rushed apology, and disappears. No police, no consequences. Because in this world, superheroes don't just have powers, they have immunity. In the pages that follow, we watch Hughie collapse emotionally. Family and streets look the same, but he's not the same person anymore. And while he's drowning in grief, something worse happens. The world tries to move on fast. That's when Vote shows up. Suit and tie representatives, lawyers, polished language. They frame Robin's death as an accident, and then they present the real offer, money, a lot of money. But it isn't compassion, it's a payment for silence. This is one of the core horrors of The Boys. Even tragedy can be managed like a PR problem. Right when Hughie is lost, Billy Butcher steps in. Butcher doesn't comfort him. He wakes him up. He basically says, if you sign that paper, Robin dies again, this time by your choice. Then he lays out the truth. Superheroes are corporate products, brands, carefully built images. Scandals get buried, victims get bought. Hughie doesn't want to believe it, because believing it means the world is rotten. Then the story widens. We enter the CIA side of things and meet Susan Rayner, someone high enough to know what's really happening behind the masks. We learn Butcher used to run a covert team, a black ops group designed to monitor superheroes and intervene if needed. Off the books. Untraceable. So if it ever blew up, the CIA could deny everything. This changes the scale. It's not just that superheroes are reckless. It's that powerful institutions know and still can't publicly control them. We also hear about Kessler, the intelligence guy, the analyst who collects information and connects dots. Butcher is rebuilding his team, and Hughie is important, not because he's strong, but because he's real. Hughie is a direct victim, and a victim who decides to fight back becomes dangerous. Then we meet the crew. Frenchie, smart, dangerous, unpredictable. His introduction makes it clear he's not someone you want to underestimate. The female, introduced through action, not speeches. Without going into graphic detail, it's obvious she's a force, wild, intense, and not controllable like the clean heroes. Mother's milk, the man trying to live a stable life, family, responsibility, structure. But Butcher knows exactly how to pull him back. If you walk away, nobody stops what's coming. We even see a rare human moment where Butcher speaks with unexpected clarity, showing he's not just rage, but strategy. Near the end, Butcher doesn't force Hughie to answer immediately. He gives him time, but also a path. He basically says, if you want to stay ordinary, you can. If you want the truth, come find me. And that's how issue 1 ends. Not with a win, but with Hughie's old life ending. Because from here on out, Hughie isn't just a normal guy anymore. He's a witness who didn't stay silent. And now the name makes sense. The boys, the people who aren't here to save the world, but to control the ones who claim they do. And this is only the beginning. If you want issue 2 in the same style, comment issue 2.